Alright, everybody, this is Steins Gaming, and welcome to the 9.0 test server. Quite a few people on it. It's a big one. Possible things of the Havoc engine, and physics, and suspension changes, and what you're looking at right now, which is a high definition model of the M4 Sherman. There's a couple other models, T-54, which we won't be looking at because I don't own one. Although I can get it on the test server, I'm not going to, because you've never seen it before. Also the Tiger 1. I will be showing that to you here shortly, but this is just to take a peek at the Sherman, and it just looks amazing. Everywhere just looks amazing. The tracks, the hull. It also has, even if you have camo on, shows the wear and tear. Shows the wear and tear, and it's just a nice looking game. Addition to the game. So yeah, this is the M4 Sherman. It is very nice, very pretty. So when 9.0 comes out, a lot of people are going to be very impressed by this, including me. It's just, I mean, you can see the detail in the tank. That's just amazing. So they're going to do that, theoretically, with every tank in the game. Of course, that will take time. Not sure if it will be right away or if they'll be doing it like they've been redoing the maps. So the 9.0 test server also has the Tiger one. We'll zoom out a little bit because obviously the Tiger one is bigger. One cool thing is, and we'll have to get close for this, but if you take a peek right in there in the gun barrel, it is rifled. So that is pretty cool. But yeah, the rest of the, I mean, the Tiger just looks amazing too. All over. Just the Tiger looks, there's scratches on it. I mean, it's just such a pretty looking model now. And one thing they've also done is they've changed the textures as well. So what that'll mean is that your textures will be better. But here's the M4, which we were just looking at. You take a look at it, her cousin, the Sherman Jumbo, and you can kind of see in it what the new textures look like. Nation has their own kind of theme, so that'll be a lot of fun. But back to the Tiger. The Tiger just looks really nice. I mean, it's going to be fun to play these tanks. There's a couple of other changes I've noticed while I've been on the test server playing in battles, and obviously the new key mode, which has been introduced, which is historical battles. So that one we will also take a look at briefly. Although that may wait because they only have it in Russian right now, and well, I don't read Russian, so probably take a look at that a little bit later. A couple of the other things in the tech tree for the Germans, some new tanks and renaming of tanks. So you have a Stug 3B, and the Stug 3G is basically the same as the current one that's in the game in 8.11. The Stug 3B is the new one at tier 4, so it provides you with quite a few more tier 4s. They've added some of these new tanks, and I'm going to show you them now, along with the PZ-4A and the PZ-4D, and they've changed the PZ-4 to the PZ-4H, which I will show you here in the garage in a second. So what they've done is they put these in 4 historical battles. So we go back to the garage. There's the beautiful Taga, and we would switch it over to the new PZ-4. And the PZ-4 has the textures, does not have the HD modeling, and you can kind of see part of that is the hexagon that's in the barrel. But yeah, so this is the new Panzer IV-H, which is, again, the old Panzer IV. Looks very nice. Has the side skirts, has the skirts on there. The other tanks obviously are without most of that, and at lower tiers. So looking at the tech tree, you see them go back down and start this line at tier 3, tier 4, and then this at tier 5. Those are the only changes that I've seen. So just a brief introduction. Historical battles are going to be in the game. So what they have is they have 3. They have Pokrovka, and then 2 on Erlenberg. One is between the U.S. and the Germans, and the other one is between the Soviets and the Germans. Obviously, the stuff is in Russian, so I won't really go over this heavily until it's in English so we can actually talk about it. But the gist of it is you have these battles, you pick a battle. Let's go to the American one right here. You pick a battle, you have American tanks and German tanks. You can pick one. So I'll pick the Hellcat. The difference is going to be, if you pick the Hellcat, is it's going to be, they are going to give you an ammo loadout, which you'll be charged for ahead of time. So what they do is they put the tank into the historical loadout. So at this time, the Hellcat has the 76 instead of the 90. The engines, the radios, all those, the suspension, all those things can be different. You can still use any equipment. It gives you a weapons loadout, and you can still use consumables. So that is what is going to happen on those. You can also play as the Jumbo, and it'll do the same thing. It'll tell you what the loadout is. It'll give you the 75. Again, a weapons loadout. So that's kind of the gist of the historical battle mode. You go ahead in there, you jump in. The matchmaker works a little bit differently. You do get charged of these credits up front. You get back anything that you don't use ammo-wise. So this is just for the ammo loadout. And anything you don't use for the ammo loadout, it gets refunded to you at the end of the battle. And your tank gets put back into its normal random battle mode, basically. So yeah, this is basically how they work, and it works the same way with any of them. And they've said that they're going to have 2 to 4 battles that will be rotating seasonally, so that'll be a lot of fun. It'll be always changing. I can see myself having a lot of fun in this, and really enjoying playing with these, and also probably buying these older tanks. I mean, Panzer IIs, Panzer IIIs, Panther, well, getting to the Panther, the Stug 3G, these Russian ones. This is going to be an awesome mode. So, yeah, this is the kind of brief thing. Once they put it in English, we'll go over it a little bit more. But, yeah, that's it for the historical mode. So, yeah, just to kind of finish this one up, this is, again, is the Sherman. I'll kind of show you it. It just looks amazing. But, yeah, so that's basically got the three HD models, new textures, new graphics. It's just, this game is making some strides graphically. Obviously, they have competition when it comes to War Thunder, although I play both. I like playing both, so it's not a big deal for me. It's just great because we get these new models. Historical battles, which I've played, and I probably will show you some of in the future. But those are a lot of fun. So yeah, thanks for watching.